Hi, I'm Kelly Corbiere, Portfolio Manager at Broadway Bank Wealth Management, coming to you from our newly renovated Main Financial Center. Markets have been eventful lately, to say the least. We wanted to share a few thoughts about what's happening and how we're thinking about it. The S&P 500 hit its high for the year on February 19th, but it's been a pretty bumpy ride since then. Just after the quarter wrapped up, President Trump released his Liberation Day tariff announcement, proposing much steeper tariffs on foreign-made goods than the market had expected. That announcement triggered a sharp global sell-off in stocks, with the S&P 500 dropping 10.5% over just 2 trading days. That actually marked the 6th worst 2-day stretch for U.S. stocks since 1940. However, markets began to stabilize quickly after the White House softened its stance and announced a 90-day delay on many of the proposed tariffs just a few days later. So where do we go from here? History actually gives us reason to be optimistic. After the previous 5 instances of similarly sharp 2-day drops, the S&P 500 posted positive returns over the following 3, 6, and 12 months. Those gains were nearly 15% 6 months after the drop and over 30% a year later. Volatility has also spiked recently. The VIX, or the Wall Street so-called fear index, soared to nearly 58 on April 4th. That's rare territory. In fact, the VIX has only closed above 40 8 other times since 1998. That typically happens during crisis periods like the Great Recession or the pandemic. But here's the silver lining. In every single one of those 8 cases, the S&P 500 was higher 3 years later. And in 6 of those, it posted double-digit gains just 1 year later. The Fed, meanwhile, has stayed on hold for now, but should they decide to cut rates later this year, that could be yet another tailwind for stocks over the longer term. In short, stock market pullbacks can feel unsettling in the moment, but history suggests they often pave the way for strong recoveries. As Warren Buffett famously reminded us, in the 20th century, the United States endured 2 world wars, the Depression, oil shocks, political scandal, and a dozen recessions. And yet, the market continued to march higher. While the road ahead may still be bumpy, we're confident that long-term investors will continue to be rewarded for their patience and their discipline. As always, we welcome your questions and feedback. Thank you for your trust and for your partnership with Broadway Bank. Please visit broadway.bank for more market updates and for newsletters from our portfolio managers.